So you're about to take your G2 test. Well, congrats on actually signing up and even having your G1, because I know a lot of people that don't be gotten that. But anyways, you're about to take your G2 test and you've been practicing, you've been asking questions, you're ready for this, you've been thinking about it. Now your test is tomorrow and you're watching this video for some last minute couple tips and tricks to keep in the back of your mind. Well, I got you. So let's get into it. So the first tip is confidence. I know you probably already know this and you've probably already heard this, but I cannot stress it enough. Confidence. If you get into the car and you're shaking, you're scared, you're showing that you might not be prepared, you might not be ready, then that is a bad sign to the instructor to not let you pass on the first try. So make sure, even if you have to fake it, even if you have to front, keep your cool, stay confident. You got this, you can do it. You watched this video and you've been practicing, so it is baby food for you. The second tip is change your mirrors. Obviously, if you drive your car to the center, your mirrors are already gonna be set, but when the instructor gets into the car, make sure you adjust your seat and adjust your side mirrors, even if they're already adjusted, just so that the instructor could see that you're following the steps, you're making sure that everything is supposed to be what it is, and then he won't have anything to say about that. He'll be like, yo, this guy's making sure that his mirrors are good and his chair is set, so he's cool, you know what I mean? And give you that little and yeah. The third tip is distractions. So I know when I did my test, my instructor was talking to me the entire time. I don't know if it was to see if I would get distracted and that I was able to multitask. So if I was able to drive and talk to the person next to me, because obviously when I get my license, I'm gonna be filling my car with like 50 people that driving around, you know what I mean? But yeah, but also my friends, like, this is different for everybody. I've heard about instructors that want you to be quiet. I don't know if it's because they're scared, they don't want you to mess up, or because they just don't care. So yeah, it depends. So if you see that your instructor is talking to you a lot, just talk to them back, lead calmly, keep your eyes on the road, don't get distracted, and you're gonna be good. The fourth tip, and the most important tip that almost made me not pass on the first time, but since I'm just a professional driver, you know what I mean? It was okay, but do not make this mistake, because I made this mistake and luckily everything else was perfect because he wasn't gonna fail me just on this. But you wanna make sure that you get this right, and it's get out of the left lane. So as you obviously may know or should know, or not, I don't know, the left lane is the passing lane. And there were times where if I'm making a left-hand turn at the light, obviously I'm going to make a left-hand turn into the left lane of the other road. And then I would stay there because my instructor wouldn't tell me to move, because obviously they're telling you where to go and stuff. So I just expected them to be like, okay, get into this lane to go here and stuff. But mine didn't. And at the end, he was like, why were you in the left lane the whole time? That's the speeding lane, that's a passing lane. You should not be in there. So make sure if you're making a left turn into another left side of the road to go into the right side, because the instructor won't tell you to, and they're going to expect you to just do that. So I'm telling you now, make sure you don't stay in the left lane. Obviously, if you're gonna turn or you need to go that way for a direction or something, then stay in it. But if you're just going down the street, get out of the left lane, because instructors penalize that. So yeah. The next one is exaggerate. The next one is exaggerate before crossing any road. Even if it's a green light, you want to look both ways before you cross the road. I know probably when you get your license, you're not gonna do this, but like you'll do it with your peripheral vision, but like instructors like to see this. So he'll be sitting next to you, you're going straight down the road, it's 50, you're going 50, and it's a green light, so no one should be crossing the intersection that you're passing through anyways, but just quickly bust up, you know what I mean? And then you're good. Instructors like that. It is very looked upon very well, and yeah, you should definitely do that, because if you don't and you're just like this and you're not looking at the other side, then the instructor might be like, yo, this guy's not a safe driver, he doesn't look at his surroundings, I don't trust him on the road, and then he'll give you that. But yeah, the next one, which is pretty obvious and I think you guys should know, is just the position of your hands on the steering wheel. If you're anything like me, when I drive with one hand over here, or like this hand over here, or even like down here, or like with my foot or something. But when you come to do the test, make sure that your hands are in the right position. that is something that is like huge for instructors too. Like if they see that your hands are in the wrong position or you're driving like this, even though everyone drives like this, but for the test, make sure you just drive like this. Yeah, that is something huge, and you don't want to mess that up because that is simple points that you don't want taken out. Another one is your speed. So you want to make sure you're going 2 to 3 kilometers over the posted speed limit or under the posted speed limit. You do not want to go any more or any less than that. Any more, the instructor will say you're speeding, even though it's like 5 over. But still, the instructor will say you're speeding, which is not good. And if you go under, then you're going to be going too slow. You're going to be holding up traffic, and the instructor is going to tell you to hurry up, speed it up, go, and that is not good. So make sure you're going, if the speed limit is 50, you're either going 48 lowest or you're going 52 highest. If you get that and you follow that throughout the whole time and throughout all the road postings and stuff, you're gonna be blessed and you're gonna get that check mark. You get me? The next one is to go easy on the brakes. I don't know how many times I've gotten in a car and someone like to stop like floors it and then you just go like that, you know what I mean? That's not good. If your instructor sees that or feels that while you're sitting next to him in the car, he's not gonna like that, or she's not gonna like that, and you're not gonna get your little pass. So like make sure you go easy on the gas. So when you're coming to start, I know sometimes like people have a heavy foot and they just go and then the car goes like this. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want the car jerking, and when you come to stop, you don't want to slam on the brakes. Slowly ease into the brakes. Give your time enough space ahead of you because the instructor looks for that too. He wants to make sure that you're stopping safely, obviously, before he gives you the pass. So if you see there's a car stopped in front of you at a red light and you're coming to it, stop at a good distance so that you don't have to just slam the brakes and then, you know, you all shake and like jerk and stuff. You want to give yourself enough time to stop safely behind the car, give yourself enough space so the instructor can be like, yeah, I would trust this guy to stop behind me. If you do anything that if the instructor was a regular pedestrian on the road and he didn't like that, then you're not passing. So make sure everything you do is a representation of what you would do if he was watching you, because you want to pass. As soon as you pass, I'm not saying this, as soon as you pass, do what you want, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and tell you not to, because it might be what I do, might not be what I do, but yeah. And then last but not least, finally, you got this. It is a piece of cake. You will kill it on your first try. Do not overthink it. Do not overstress yourself, and you will be perfectly fine and you will get that check mark. A couple of my friends who haven't done it on their first try is because of like silly things I'm not gonna expose, but it's just stuff that you shouldn't be doing anyway, so no one's gonna fail you just to fail you. It's obviously if you do something bad or dumb, then you will obviously not pass, but I believe in all of you guys, and I know you can all pass it on your first try. You don't want to pay again, you don't want to wait again, you don't want to go through the whole process. I lied, I don't even know what the whole process is because I didn't have to do it. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Hope this enjoyed. If it was helpful, you know, like and subscribe for me, it would be greatly appreciated. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you don't agree with me or if there's something you think I missed. And good luck on your test. You got this. And let me know when you pass.